Welcome back to World Sevens. The first semifinal is a wrap. Tigres taking down Club America, their Liga MX Femenil rivals, 2-1 in extra time. And it was that connection between Sanchez and Mayor to seal the deal. So here is the look at where things stand in our updated bracket. Club Tigres, they await the winner of our next matchup between the San Diego Wave and Flamengo, with the championship matchup kicking off at 4 p.m. on TNT with $2 million on the line. Oh, baby, this has been so much fun. Welcome into our set. I'm surrounded by stars everywhere. We've got two-time World Cup champion and two-time Olympic gold medalist with the United States, Julie Foudy, a young rising star currently with the Houston Dash, and U.S. Women's National Team Avery Patterson, Olivia Moultrie to my right. We got Allie Riley over there as well, the former New Zealand captain. This has just been absolutely bonkers, ladies. I think, Al, we were hoping for a little bit of extra time, and we got it. And we got a game-winning goal in extra time, which we haven't seen yet.
Oh, and we have sprinklers out there.
So nice.
Let's go. Perfect.
This is lovely.
I mean, that must have been $1 million feeling, because they are now going home with at least $1 million. So Tigres flying high.
You can see that in the celebration.
You could. Yeah.
You're like, okay, I get that.
You could.
I actually think they had to be escorted off the field for the sprinklers. They would have stayed out there for
They're like,
longer.
hey, we got to get this field ready because we have another semifinal match coming up. And Maria Sanchez has been, Avery, the player of the competition so far. She leads this tournament in goals, and she was so crucial setting up that last one to Mayor.
I mean, no surprise for me. I had the honor and dishonor of being her teammate. Someone actually asked me the other day, what was the first moment that you realized that, you know, you're in the professional soccer world now? And I answered, a 5v5 tournament, my first week in Houston. Maria was on the other team, and she just started flicking it up to herself and like liking it. And she scored probably 5 or 6 times on my team. So I obviously lost, but she's the big winner in that and here.
All right. So what did they do so well, Olivia, Tigres, in that extra time period?
I mean, the thing that we talked about so much yesterday was what will happen if people try to take away Maria Sanchez, and will she be able to find the open teammate for the finishes? And I mean, she did that twice today with the opening goal to Mayor twice, and then in extra time. And so, yeah, she just really capitalized on opportunities when it wasn't open for her. She found a teammate and obviously getting the win and moving on to the final.
Yeah, she's got 9 of 10. She's involved in 9 of their 10 goals. Think about that. Scored 6 of them, assisted on the other 3. I would just put 3 people on Maria Sanchez.
But then what happens?
Okay, worry about the rest of them. I'm just taking care of this player. But yeah, she has had an impressive run here.
Maria Sanchez just has all those qualities that are so perfect for this 7v7 type format. Tigres, they are in the final. They await the winner of Flamengo and San Diego Wave coming up next. That is going to be an amazing, amazing matchup that we've got a lot more to talk about. I mean, if you're Tigres right now and you're looking at these two teams, who do you think they want to see, Allie, in that final? Who they think that they've got the best chance against?
I think we did see some tired legs from Flamengo yesterday. So maybe they're like, if they can eke out a win, they'll be the more tired of the two. But it's going to be a good battle. I can't wait. This is the game I've been really looking forward to today.
All right. Well, our own Ana Zhurka is down on the pitch and all the craziness. And Ana, you've got the 2 crucial players who have made this whole thing happen for Tigres standing by.
Yes, Stephanie Mayor and Maria Sanchez, definitely crucial players. My gosh, you guys, qué golazos. Cállate los ojos, Stephanie. Please take us through those 2 goals.
No, la verdad es que feliz de contribuir con 2 goles. Venimos a disfrutar y estamos en la final. Dentro del cancha siempre queremos ganar y estamos en una final más.
Happy to be able to contribute to support my team, and now we're just happy that we got to that final. Maria Sanchez, again, you with goals and today with assists. How do you feel now?
No, I'm pretty happy. I'm happy we came to enjoy this time. We came to enjoy the tournament. Tournaments like these are amazing. I think it gets the team together, and I think one of the main points for us was to have fun, and that's exactly what we're doing. And I mean, we're happy that we're in the final, enjoying it. So yeah.
Beating America once is one thing. Defeating them twice is another. Like, was there extra motivation today?
No, la verdad es que obviamente cuando te enfrentas al Club América siempre es intenso. Sabemos que siempre vamos a luchar, que va a ser un partido complicado, pero como dijo María, venimos a disfrutar y creo que dentro del campo teníamos la mente tranquila y entramos con esas ganas, como te digo, de ganar y de estar en una final más, y así fue.
Of course, it is always intense when we have to play against America, but we were more into getting in that final, trying to stay focused, and now just enjoying the rest of the tournament. Now just one game to go. Thank you guys so much. And show me your hat again, Maria. I'm not going to make you dance because you have to take care of those legs. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Maria Sanchez still got a little bit of Texas in her. Yeehaw. Little y'all. All right, well, hey, let's take a look back at how this one played out. Stephanie Mayor, Maria Sanchez. Yeah, get ready to hear those names quite a bit because they were massive in this game as we pick it up in the first half. In the early goal, who else but Mayor?
And I love that she's just poaching on that back post. And Sanchez so unselfishly finds her over and over again. And this one, a nice little dummy. Didn't even have to touch it. Gets in. Club America ties it 1-1.
And we've talked about that so much. Chaos in and around the box, in and around the goal, small field, and also those back post runners. And we saw that twice with Tigres, both goals.
And there's no offside, so stick them up there.
Yeah, Mayor, she was looking for revenge after that missed opportunity, and she was going to get it in extra time. But this was another good opportunity for Club America in the second half. And then this was the game-changing moment in extra time to get the winner for Tigres.
Ali and I were talking about this. We wanted a goal in extra time so badly. Take them 1v1, drive, commit defenders, and then runners in the box. Exactly what we had talked about.
Yeah, we hadn't seen enough overloads in those five-a-sides yesterday. So today we finally saw a 3v2 and ends up with $1 million goal.
Truly, the $1 million goal, because in the okay, this is incredible. Little basket toss going on.
It gives me a little bit of anxiety, that one right there. I was like, catch her.
There's fewer players in the squad to do one of those, but they made it work.
They made it work. Well, I hate to break it to you all. We're doing that later on after this whole thing is said and done.
Catch.
But that, was the big talking point coming in. The $5 million prize pool with that money divvied up across the 8 teams competing in this competition. The 2 finalists, the losing team, the second place team, walks away with at least $1 million, a champion, $2 million. Third place team, $700K, and the fourth place team, $500,000, and the fifth or eighth place teams, they come home with at least $200,000. But those $1 million numbers, Ali, those are really, really appealing. And just the fact that Tigres is competing for something like that, I mean, how important is this for these clubs and players to have this opportunity?
It's game-changing. It could be life-changing. We know that not every league has minimum salaries and the same conditions in place. So for any of us, that would be a lot of money. But you could see how much it meant. You could see the celebrations. And I think that was that extra motivation. There were tired legs out there. But to make that run for Stephanie Mayor, to be there on that back post to put it in, she knew what it meant.
And we also have 2 teams that are very familiar with one another playing in Liga MX Femenil. Club America Tigres, they had just competed in the final, and it was Tigres who got the better of Club America, despite Club America going up 3-0 in the first leg of that tie. Just craziness. I mean, Avery, did you get a sense that there was any of that familiarity trickling over into this match today?
I mean, of course. I think that I would have assumed that, but then when Anna was interviewing Mayor down there, she said, no, we treated it like every other game. Like, I think that is just something so special about this Tigres team, is that they don't care who their opponent is. They're going to treat it like it's a semifinal. And like Ali says, it's for $1 million. So they've got to take it as seriously as they can.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one key to all of this, I think. To win this, you got to come with a lot of joy, a lot of energy. You got it. And you see that. You see that in Tigres. We've seen that in San Diego. We've seen that with Flamengo. So it's no surprise to me. I've always said this for years, right? Like, bring the joy to soccer. People, like, let's not suck the joy out of it. Let's bring it. That's what I love about all of this, is it rewards that.
Yeah. Well, I want to get all of your thoughts on the connection that we saw today and throughout this competition between Maria Sanchez, Olivia, and Stephanie Mayor. It was so critical today. It's what got them the win, but this is something that is going to be a key to watch in the final as well.
Yes, this was definitely one of my favorite parts of the game, just watching Maria Sanchez not only be able to put it in the back of the net, but set up a teammate to put it in the back of the net. And, I mean, her left foot has just been magical all tournament, and we see her set up Stephanie Mayor twice on that left foot today. But, yeah, just really enjoyable to watch, and it will be very important moving forward into the final for her to be able to set her teammates up and connect with them, because it's definitely going to take everyone in this last game.
Yeah, Julie's like, hey, you got to put 3 players on Maria Sanchez, but, oh, there's Mayor there to put it in the back of the net. So I mean, what makes this connection special, Julie? And if you're an opposing team trying to defend it, I mean, how do you even try to go about that?
Well, I think, too, the vision they have, they're so comfortable on the ball. I think you get exposed in a 7v7, 5v5 format, especially as you go into extra time, if you're not comfortable technically. And those two players show just how good. I mean, I don't even know if 3 players on Maria Sanchez would make a difference. She'd still get out of that
Put all
pressure.
7 on them.
Yeah. So I think it's coming through with the success that Tigres is having because they're so technically good in tight spaces.
Yeah, Avery, no doubt. And you can give us the defender perspective. So can you, Allie Riley. I mean, what do you do in that situation? And you've had to defend Maria Sanchez. So where did you find success in those situations?
I mean,
Did you?
For me, oftentimes not. Thank you for putting me on blast. But I mean, it's so difficult because we've seen time and again in this tournament, if you take out her left foot, she's just going to use her right. So it's like, it's finding a balance of forcing her to another defender that you know is going to be there, but also at the same time, not letting her shoot, not letting her have that breathing room, getting as close to her as possible, not letting her serve the ball, not letting her shoot. Again, forcing her to wherever you know your cover is. It's a balance.
I feel like that was the most important thing for me, Avery. We were talking about it, and I was like, why do they continue to give her any amount of space? At this point, I would rather force her to try to beat me 1v1 and dribble into the cover, into the next pressure, and force her to dish it off to someone else, which, I mean, we've seen she can do that as well. So obviously having multiple options as a threat is very dangerous, but it's like, what would you rather take away? Maria Sanchez's left foot and force her into someone else, or give her that option to strike?
No.
It's also, it's also so hard to stay disciplined when this is the 3rd day of a tournament. It's 80 degrees out. It's Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Like, it's going to be smoking hot. Staying mentally locked in for, I guess it's not 90 minutes, it's 30 minutes here. But, you know, just staying as disciplined as you can on defense.
It's a really good point because, I mean, we've been affected by the heat. Can only imagine, Allie, how the players are feeling, too.
Yeah, the recovery last night must have been so important because it was a long day. You could see how exhausted some of the players were, and that recovery, having obviously their medical staff with them, the trainers, I'm sure that was a huge focus last night because, again, these are very, very important games today. So we saw, I think, Club America looked a little bit more tired of the two teams. They got into it in the second half, but Tigres, that was the key, to be able to push forward in the 5-a-side. Because yesterday we kept saying, why isn't anyone taking a risk beating someone? And it took that 3v2 to finally see success and a golden goal that Olivia and I really wanted to see.
We really did. We were all the edge of our seat. Incredible stuff. Maria Sanchez to Stephanie Mayor was the difference today for Tigres as they have clinched their place in the final. But who do they have waiting for them on the other side? We are getting you set for the other semifinal matchup. No, we're actually going to use that. We're warmed up and ready to go too. San Diego Wave, Flamengo coming up next here on TNT at World 7.